Apologies everyone, I had to go take care of something really quickly, and there is no pause feature when recording in OBS. Maybe that's something they could add. Anyway, so let's talk about enhancements this month, and you've already seen right here on the screen with me. Do we really need to talk about anyone else's enhancements other than Ayaka? She is already one of the best healers. Yeah, that's right, CG Fina is still better. Fight me. Anyway. Ayaka's enhancements, though, are incredible this month. So, for her basic 50% spirit up when equipped with a staff, will get a large bonus at level 1 and a medium bonus at level 2, also giving her auto limits, so she will get some crystals for herself per turn. Nothing wrong with this. More spirit for a healer is always good, and that actually scares me a little bit for when she probably, maybe, I don't know, what are they going to go up to, 100%? If that's the case, that is, well, large typically 25%, medium 10%? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it turns out to be. But for a healer, that's fantastic, and the fact that she hasn't got her 7-star yet scares me just a little bit. Her 99 MP AoE Accept Self, recover 2500 HP and 50 MP, will now also give Limit Burst gauge to everyone. Ooh, now we're getting interesting. Not only that, but at level 2, it goes up a little bit for healing HP, just a little bit, small increase. MP restored goes up by a large amount, and limit break gauge restored goes up by an extremely large amount. So, might just be 4 crystals, but hey, anything to help generate more limit burst is fantastic. Especially if you have a strong limit burster, like Squall. Anyway, getting off track. And the last thing is one of basically the thing that makes Ayaka and unbenchable, at least in Arena, is her 20 MP AoE remove stop debuffs, which will now give stop resistance. How much? We don't know. Maybe 100%. Maybe she is just going to basically take Myster's ability and just take it for her own. And then at level 2, she gets a duration up, so it basically lasts a long time. Fantastic. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. Now, Roy is kind of a little bit ridiculous, so I'm actually just going to steal a little bit from Reddit for 2 seconds. Basically, Roy gets just a lot of enhancements to his songs, which gives the debuff basically. It's a chaining thing. It's like this song gets this. It keeps adding, basically. Fine. I don't use Roy. I don't have Roy, and it's okay. For anyone who has Roy, this is good news for you. I don't know why you wouldn't enhance Roy if he is, and you don't just have the thing that makes all bards useless, CG Nickel. If you have CG Nickel, you don't care about this. Not even for probably a second. Sad truths. His 28% HP and 100% silence resist gets a defense and spirit up, as well as a poison, confuse, and virus immunity. Good, just makes the unit better all around. And his healing ability split over multiple turns, well, it gets added refresh effect and HP MP restored up. Seems perfectly fine. Seems reasonable. It's no Ayaka. Oh wait, no, we're not giving awards yet. Next up is Lorraine, the first EX point unit in Japan, and GL people actually have to try and summon her. Basically, her wield 2, I did switch it back over, yes I did. Her wield 2 weapons gives, which already gave her a bonus, will give her some extra HP and MP, and a large attack bonus. Her debuff her AoE debuff will get a duration up twice, so probably a max of 5 turns. And an attack and magic debuff up small, so it's already at 45%, so probably maybe 50, 55%. I wouldn't expect too much from it. Same with her defense and spirit debuff, that is AoE. Same story, just with defense and spirit instead. Okay. You know what? I think we might need a change of music soon. Other than that, her physical one hit, everything debuff just gets a duration up and a break up. So it seems like she's becoming a bit more of a breaker. Not really that much to say about that other than that. Anywho, now we get on to the maybe less important, maybe important for you. So Wilhelm basically gets a bit of a boost to Quake with damage going up as well as the MP cost going down. I wouldn't expect too much from this. Quake was already pretty good before, and now it's going to be even better. But the Earth Resist debuff stays the same, and I think that kind of sucks. Other than that, his 3-turn 110% defense for all allies goes... Well, the defense stays the same, but apparently the amount of attack it debuffs is getting reduced twice, so okay. Same thing with his other one, which increases spirit, but decreases magic. William's fine. These seem fine. Depending on how expensive they are, I would just not recommend it. Chloe, a unit I absolutely love. Yeah, her scan target and debuff unit gets attack down and magic down, probably 45% for everything. It's okay, not that great. Her counter damages basically get some extra things and a new move. We'll have to wait to see how good that is. And her natural 100% all ailment resist will now gain auto-gen and auto-refresh. Chloe just doesn't really have a place right now. Although if mages become better, her killer gift, her ability to give killers, could be useful. Maybe. Especially since AoE tanks are a thing. And we are saving one of my favorite units. I just love this unit for so many reasons. The Moogle will get enhanced. Nothing really that much. Self-recovery turns and War White Magic for his first ability. His chaining ability will get upped for damage up and hit count. And his AoE heal ability will go up for amount healed and MP cost down because it's 15 MP is apparently too expensive. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Well, we all know who is the real winner of these enhancements. It has to be the Moogle. No, I'm kidding. Who are we kidding? Ayaka is the unit that is a must enhance for every reason. Unless you have CG Fina and you don't have Ayaka, in which case, no, never mind. You already have the best healer anyway. But Ayaka's enhancements are fantastic. They basically give her a little more utility, and we haven't even seen her 7-star yet. It is just insane. Fantastic. So to close out these videos, let's talk not about that. God damn it. We have our next 10-man trial here in JP, which will be the Earth Bell trial. Hooray! Because weapons, when it comes to weapons, I have never found that much use for the instruments, mainly because most are dual hand. Well, the good news we'll talk about in a second. First of all, here's the boss. It is Shaula, who is the Scorpius, and her legendary weapon is the Earth Bell. I already mentioned that. What's so good about the Earth Bell? Well, on hard mode, it is a 35 attack, 46 magic, 104 spirit, earth element, 30% earth resistance, and paralyzed chance. But here's the big thing. It's a one-handed instrument. 104 spirit is huge right now, especially if you are one of the proud owners of Lira. If you have Lira, this is excellent weapon to get your hand on, because I believe Lira can actually have equipped this. So yes, this is really, really good. I think that this is a great weapon. At first you're like, oh, but then you're like, oh, and anyway. So what are the actual tasks this time? Well, summon Tetra Cell Feed. Basically tells me that this is going to be a wind-weak enemy as well as a earth-strong enemy. So no quake, tornado. I think I know a unit or two that uses tornado. Oh yes. And maybe we bring in Wind Veritas and just knock down that resistance just a little bit more, and we try and go for just a massive amount of damage. Anyway, 5 or more limit breaks will give you a 10% trust mog, and under 30 turns, and this is the big one to me, a materia that gives physical and magic insect killer. Okay, that's alright, but also sword and rod mastery. What an interesting materia. Might only be 25%. If it's 50% rod mastery and 50% sword, 50% attack would be very nice to get my hands on, and 50% magic would be fantastic for a whole mess of units. I'm not even going to go. Great that would be to get my hands on. So overall in all, kind of a mixed bag for our next set. It's nice to see Ayaka and Roy getting in some good enhancements. It is nice to see a trial with another good weapon that could be very useful for different kinds of teams. And then Bell is pretty good for just healers, but Lira loves spirit. Lira loves some spirit. And the units, I think, are worth getting at least one of the 3-star and one of the 5-star. If you can summon even one of the 5-star, I think that's really good. Because those true dual hand materials, they're so rare right now. And if you are someone who has Squall, you want true dual hand materials. And up until now, there has only been Cloud. There has only been Elfried. So it's nice to see us getting another materia that will help with that. And if it's 25% plus 100% for true dual hand, that will make it just a little bit more tempting. Thankfully, when it comes to summoning over the next little bit, well, I got some summon tickets that I could possibly spend, but I don't want to spend these. Maybe these. Anyway. Alright, so that's all the news for JP. I hope to have... I'm really, really hoping in the next few days, because work... Oh, I guess we have an audio bug where I'm still hearing the banner music and the regular music. Huh. Alim, I found a bug. Anyway, I'm hoping to get my Orlando and Squalls as the next unit reviews coming up. But I don't feel that great about not having them at max level, but maybe I may just have to. Cactar grinding is a real pain in the butt. I have no idea what's going on with the music. Anyway, everyone, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time for whatever the hell I'm doing next time. No clue. Anyway, see you later.